To get regular updates, subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon. Visit our channel and get more learning videos under playlist option. There you can find current affairs, daily vocabulary, banking awareness, aptitude and much more.
Hello friends, welcome to the current affairs show by Examben. As you are aware that we have changed from the daily current affairs show to the weekly digest, this is our first episode of this month. In today's episode, we are going to see about the Nobel 2017 season opens with a medical prize, HDFC Bank partners with top educational institutes for the fintech ideas, and the green masala bond raises over $300 million in London, and much more. If you are watching this show for the first time, please click on the subscribe button to get the regular updates. Let's get started with today's episode. Nobel 2017 seasons open with the medical prize. This year's Nobel season opens with the announcement of the medicine prize, turning the page on the Bob Dylan's literature prize stunner that stole the spotlight in the last year's award season. Like every year, speculation is rife about the possible winners given the number of worthy laureates in the field of medicine, physics, chemistry, literature, peace and economics. Gujarat Tourism has won the Hall of Fame award for being the best state in the comprehensive development of the tourism category at the National Tourism Award function organized by the Ministry of Tourism. Gujarat Tourism Minister Ganapati Vasava has received the award on behalf of the state from the President of India, Ramnath Kovind. The 2017 Nobel Prize was divided, one half awarded to the Rainer Weiss and the other half jointly to the Barry C. Barish and Kip S. Thorne for decisive contribution to the legal director of the observation of the gravitational waves. Ripples in the fabric of space-time, first predicted a century ago by Albert Einstein, sparked a revolution in the astrophysics when their first detection was announced in the early 2060s. The teams involved in the discovery quickly emerged as the favorites of the Nobel Prize. The Reserve Bank of India would raise the foreign investment limit to the government bonds by 80 billion rupees, which is also converted into $1.22 billion to 2.5 trillion rupees for the October-December quarter, after the current quota had been almost fully exhausted. The RBI said that the limits for the long-term investors in the government bonds would be raised by 60 billion rupees, while the limits for the general investors would be raised by 20 billion rupees. In a first of its kind efforts in the domestic banking sector, the second largest private sector lender, HDFC Bank, has said that it would be partnering with the 50 technology and business schools to tap into the emerging fintech ideas. It announced a tie-up with IIT Bombay and IIT Roorkee as a part of the Industria Academy Partnership Project. The government has appointed Ranjish Kumar as the chairman of the State Bank of India with effect from the October 7th. He will succeed Arundhati Bhattacharya, whose term ends on October 6th. Now he is one of the four managing directors of the SBI, looking after the domestic banking sector as the head of the National Banking Group. The Reserve Bank has flagged the lenders for keeping the interest rate high and flagged concerns over the base rate and marginal cost of the fund-based lending program, which is also known as MCLR, saying that these two have not improved the monetary transmission. An internal RBI government group has suggested switching over to an external benchmark in a time-bounded manner so that the better rates could be available to the borrowers. A 5-year masala bond issued by the Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency, which is also known as IRDA, was listed on the London Stock Exchange on Friday, rising nearly to 300 million rupees, which is also known as $15 billion with a coupon of 7.125%. The Green Masala bond on London Stock Exchange's International Security Market is certified by the Climate Bond Initiative, an international investor focused not for the profit that helps build robust and transparent assurance framework around the green bond investments. Upstream oil regulator DGH has refused to review the commerciality of the India's deepest gas discovery made by the Oil and National Gas Corporation, which is also known as ONGC, on grounds that developing the find poses the technological challenges. Coal India Limited is working on a proposal to offer the voluntary retirement scheme, which is also known as VRS, to its employees. A committee has already been formed to deliberate and formulate a scheme. Members of the trade unions like Center for Indian Trade Union, which is also known as CITU, and the Hind Mazdoor Sabha, which is also known as MHS, who are on the committee, said while they were opposed to any VRS in principle, they would like to have a say in the formulation of the such scheme. Union Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has reached Dhaka ahead of the India and Bangladesh signing the third line of credit LOC agreement involving a 4.5 billion to be spent on infrastructure and the social sector development. A Bangladesh finance minister spokesperson has told reporters that he will visit the market by the sign of the deal that was announced during the Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's New Delhi visit. Piaggio Vehicles Private Limited, which is also known as PVPL, which manufactures two-wheelers and commercial vehicles in India, is planning to export these products to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh shortly. A top company executive said that we are already exporting to Nepal and South America. We are now gearing up to export the scooters and CVs to Nepal and Bangladesh. Digo Graffiti, MD and CEO of PVPL, said about 10% of its production is already exported. The RBI has said that it would sell the government bonds worth Rs 10,000 crore through open market operation, which is also known as OMO, to mop up the liquidity from the system. The central bank said in a statement, based on the current assessment of the prevailing and evolving liquidity conditions, the RBI has decided to conduct the sale of the government securities under the open market operation for an aggregate amount of 10,000 crore on the 21st October 2017 through multi-security auction using the multiple price method. The government has slashed the excise duty on the petrol and diesel by 2 rupee per litre effective from October 4th in an effort to infuse some festive cheer in the slowing economy and dispel the RBI's worries about the inflationary pressures that are holding back interest cut rates. According to the Fitch rating, China's move up the value chain and the relocation of the low-end manufacturing to the lower-cost countries will continue to create opportunities and support strong economic growth in some of Asia's frontier emerging markets, including India. Reserve Bank of India on Wednesday has kept the interest rates unchanged, citing concerns about the upward risk to inflation and cautioned the government against the steps to relax the fiscal discipline to spur growth, as such a move could potentially adversely impact and deficit and to add the inflationary pressure. 15 lakh untrained school teachers have enrolled for a training course with the National Institution of Open Schooling, which is also known as NIOS, an autonomous institution under the Ministry of Human Resource Development, to get themselves trained by 2019 to be able to retain their jobs. There has been an average of 10% decline in the summer monsoon, which is from June to December rainfall over the central India between 1950 and 2015 as a result of the weakening of the summer monsoon winds. However, the frequency and intensity of the extreme rainfall, which is of more than 150 mm per day for 2 to 3 days, covering an area of 250 by 250 km events during the same period over the central India, which is from Gujarat in the west to the Orissa and Assam in the east, has been on the rise. 58 people were killed and 515 people were injured when a gunman opened fire at an outdoor music festival on Sunday night from the 32nd floor of an adjacent hotel in the Las Vegas Strip. The local police have been described the incident as an act of domestic terrorism. The incident is the deadliest mass shootings in the recent time in the US. The June 2016 mass shooting at the Pulse nightclub on Orlando Friday left 49 dead. Catalan leader Carles Puigdemont said on a Monday that he was not looking for a traumatic split from Spain, but of new understanding the day after hundreds were injured as police tried to forcibly disrupt a referendum on independence. Hamid Karzai, the former president of Afghanistan, has said that India should not be pulled into the US approach for Afghanistan, which he warned was a part of a bigger strategic game that would not bring peace to the region but should maintain an independent approach based on the shared interest of India and Afghanistan. An official said that the All India Radio is planning to launch new services for several countries, including Japan, Germany, and some of the Commonwealth of Independent States, with the aim to supplement the government's diplomatic efforts and outreach programs to the Indian diaspora. The External Services Division, which is also known as ESD, Director Amalan Jyoti Mazadur has said that the Canada, South Africa and Maldives are also among the countries that the AIR plans to reach to. Currently, the ESD of the AIR covers around 150 countries with programs in 27 languages, 14 of them targeting neighboring countries and nations in Southeast Asia. President Ramnath Kovind has appointed governors for Assam, Tamil Nadu, Bihar, Arunachal Pradesh, Meghalaya and Lieutenant Governor for the Andaman and Nicobar Island. A statement from the President's office said that the appointments will come into effect from the date the incubators assume the charge of the new post. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that the 1,000 Mahatma Gandhis or 1 lakh Narendra Modis could not achieve the goal of the Clean India without an ideological movement and the participation of 125 crore Indians. He was addressing a gathering to mark the 3 years of the Swachh Bharat mission. He said that he had been severely criticized when he had initiated the program, stepping out with broom to launch it. The World Health Organization has appointed Soumya Swaminathan as one of the 2 Deputy Directors General, the first time such a post has been ever created within the organization. The position is also the highest post held by an Indian in WHO. Dr. Swaminathan is currently the Director General of the Indian Council of the Medical Research. The World Economic Forum is holding its 33rd Indian Economic Summit in partnership with the Confederation of India Industry, which is also known as CII, on the 4th to 6th October in New Delhi. The summit will host 650 leaders from 35 countries, including 370 business leaders and 20 senior public figures, and leading the representative of the civil society, arts and culture and science and academia. Prime Minister Narendra Modi took on the critics about the government's handling of the economy, stressing that the first quarter of this year was not the first time that India's growth has slipped to 5.7%. Although Mr. Modi has indicated that the fiscal stimulus may not be of the offering, he said that the government is capable of and committed to take all the necessary steps to revive growth and resolve all glitches that have arisen in the first 3 months of the goods and services tax regime. 8 of the 10 people in India have experienced some form of online harassment, with 41% of women having faced sexual harassment on the web, according to a new survey commissioned by the cybersecurity solution firm Norton by Symantec. The online survey was conducted in the summer of 2017 with a sample size of 1,035 respondents drawn mainly from Tier 1 cities, with the objective of understanding Indian exposure to the online harassment. The Election Commission has launched a web-based application Electoral Registration Officer, which is also known as ERO network, aimed to efficiently conduct of election, and it would be logistically equipped by the September 2018 to hold the simultaneous polls for Lok Sabha and Assembly. 2 years on, from October 2015, when the tur dal was selling under 200 rupees for a kg, the union government is now struggling to dispose of its buffer stock of 18 lakh tons. The Consumer Affairs has for Food and Public Distribution Ministry has charted out the three ways to reduce the 7 lakh tons, the first, and 10 lakh tons ahead of the December when the new crop hits market. The lentil is now selling at 50 rupee a kg. Google is allowing the publishers of paid content to limit the number of free news articles accessed by the people using its internet search engine, a concession to an increasingly disgruntled media industry. There has been a mounting criticism of Google's practices for media publishers, mostly notably News Corporation Chairman and Chief Executive Rupert Murdoch, that argue that the company is profiting from the online news pages. Scientists have developed a technology that can turn everyday objects such as teacups or toy cars into the remote control for televisions. Researchers from Lancaster University in the UK have said that the matchpoint technology, which only requires a simple webcam, works by displaying the moving target objects that orbits a small circular widget in the corner of the TV screen. London Science Museum on Tuesday has unveiled a new exhibition that traces India's contribution to science and technology over the past 5,000 years. Bringing together pieces from scientific institutions and museums across India as well as those held by the British institutions, the Indian High Commission and the museum hope to be able to bring the exhibition to India too. The highlight is a folio from the Bakshali manuscript loaned to the exhibition by the Bodleian Library in Oxford, which contains the oldest recorded origins of the symbol zero. A trio of Swiss, American and British scientists won the 2017 Nobel Chemistry Prize on Wednesday for developing the chiroelectron microscopy, allowing the researchers to see the biological molecules frozen in action. The work by Jacques Dobochat, Johann Frank and Richard Henderson makes it possible to image proteins and molecules after freezing them rapidly to preserve their shape, providing a powerful new tool for the medical research. Rohit Sharma has achieved a memorable milestone with his classy century as India outplayed Australia by 7 wickets in the 5th ODI series to seal the series 4-1 and cement their number 1 spot in the ICC rankings. Chasing a modest 243 scores, India has eventually got home in 42.5 overs with Manish Pandey hitting the winning 4. The pace of Kagiso Rabda and the spin of Keshav Maharaj has sent the Bangladesh crashing to 333-run defeat on the 5th day and the first test against the South Africa at the Swearness Park. Bangladesh has lost 7 wickets for 41 runs. Bangladesh has lost 7 wickets for 41 runs in less than an hour and a half as they were bowled out over 90 after being set to 424 to win. South Africa's victory was overshadowed by an injury to the fast bowler Morone Morkel, who is expected to be out for next 6 weeks. The Under-17 World Cup, starting in Friday, should feature only players born in this century, but the officials are taking no chances after the title holders Nigeria were caught up with the major age cheating scandal. All the players at the competition, which has helped launch the careers of Neymar, Ronaldinho and Andres Iniesta, Xavi Henderson, will have their wrist scanned by MRI to check they weren't born before January 1, 2000. Bengaluru is the world's most affordable technology hub according to a study conducted by the reality consultancy firm. Among the top 29 global technology hubs covered by the study, Bangalore emerged as the cheapest in the office rentals. Gurgaon, another city, comes around second. The Andhra Pradesh government has conducted the housewarming ceremony for 1 lakh houses across the state, with the Chief Minister N. Chandrababu Naidu formally launching the program in Vijayawada. The Chief Minister has also declared three districts, West Godavari, Krishna and SPS Nellore, as open defecation free, which is also known as ODF, and said that the target was to make entire state ODF by March 2018. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj Singh Chauhan has inaugurated a toilet in the Mangalwara area for the exclusive use of transgender. Mr. Chauhan has announced the awareness of the government scheme would be created among them.
Hello friends, this is Manohar Veera from Exambin, and I'm going to continue with the October 1st week's important current affairs questions. All of these questions are based on the current affairs show hosted by Deepali Shah. Who is India's first Nobel Prize winner? Option A Rabindranath Tagore, option B Mother Teresa, option C Har Gobind Khorana, option D C.V. Raman, option E Amartya Sen. The right answer is Rabindranath Tagore. Which state tourism has won the Hall of Fame award at the National Tourism Awards function? Option A Tamil Nadu, option B Maharashtra, option C Andhra Pradesh, option D Gujarat, option E Jammu and Kashmir. The right answer is Gujarat. The Gujarat state has won the Hall of Fame award at the National Tourism Awards function. How much prize money awarded to the winner of Nobel Prize 2016? Option A $1.2 million, option B $0.92 million, option C $1.5 million, option D $2 million, option E $2.3 million. The right answer is $1.2 million. Which one of the following statements best represents an important difference between foreign direct investment and foreign institutional investment? Option A. FIA helps bring better management skills and technology while FDI only brings in capital. Option B. FII helps in increasing capital availability in general while FDI only targets specific sectors. Option C. FDI flows only into the secondary market while FII targets primary market. Option D. FIA is considered to be more stable than FDI. Option E. None of the above. The right answer is FIA helps in increasing capital availability in general while FDI only targets specific sectors. Which bank will be partnering with 50 technology and business schools to tap into emerging fintech ideas including IITs? Option A Axis Bank, option B ICICI Bank, option C SBI Bank, option D Citi Bank, option E HDFC Bank. The right answer is HDFC. HDFC has tied up with 50 technology and business schools to tap into emerging fintech ideas. Who is the newly appointed chairman of the State Bank of India? Option A Sri Ashok Pandan, option B Sri Duncan Victor Bryan, option C Rajnish Kumar, option D Sri Dinesh Kumar Kara, option E Sri D Sundaram. The right answer is Rajneesh Kumar. Rajneesh Kumar is the newly appointed chairman of State Bank of India. Which of the following is correct regarding marginal cost of funds based lending rate? 1. Reserve Bank of India has instructed all the commercial banks to calculate their marginal cost. Number 2. MCLR revised on monthly basis benefiting bank customers, especially borrowers. Number 3. MCLR rule exempted for loans given to retired employees, existing employees, government schemes. So here's the options for you. Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C 3 only, option D 1 and 3 only, option E 1, 2 and 3. The right answer is 1, 2 and 3. All of these three statements is correct. Which of the following is correct regarding Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency IREDA? 1. It is Ministry of Indian Government. 2. IREDA was established as Public Limited Company in 1987. Number 3. IREDA can make capital expenditure on new products. Your options are option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C 3 only, option D 1 and 2 only, option E 1, 2 and 3. The right answer is 1, 2 and 3. All of these three options are correct regarding Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency. Which of the following is correct regarding deepest gas discovery by ONGC? 1. It has made oil discovery in WO24 well located west of Mumbai high fields in Arabian Sea. Number 2. The well is estimated to hold in place reserve of about 20 million tons. Number 3. The new discovery comes almost 50 years after ONGC began production in Mumbai. Your options are option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C 3 only, option D 1 and 2 only, option E 1, 2 and 3. The right answer is 1, 2 and 3. All of these three options are correct regarding deepest gas discovery by ONGC in Mumbai. Which state control company is to offer voluntary retirement scheme to its employees? Option A Air India, option B Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, option C Bharat Petroleum, option D Coal India, option E National Mineral Development Corporation. The right answer is Coal India. Coal India is a state-controlled company which is to offer voluntary retirement scheme to its employees in near future. India on June 6 provided a $318 million line of credit to which country? Option A Sri Lanka, option B Bangladesh, option C Bhutan, option D Myanmar, option E Iran. The right answer is Sri Lanka. For Sri Lanka, India has provided $318 million line of credit on June 6th of this year. Which companies India made scooters to be exported to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh? Option A TVS, option B Yamaha, option C Bajaj, option D Lohia Machinery Limited, option E Piaggio. The correct answer is Piaggio. Piaggio India Limited is going to export scooters to Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. What does Reserve Bank of India regulate through open market operation transactions? Option A flow of foreign direct investment, option B borrowing powers of the banks, option C inflation, option D liquidity in the economy, option E none of these. The right answer is liquidity in economy. Reserve Bank of India will regulate through open market operation transactions the liquidity of the economy. Which is the most important source of income for Government of India? Option A, interest. Option B, license fee. Option C, income tax. Option D, excise duty. Option E, capital receipts. The right answer is excise duty. Excise duty is the most important source of income for Government of India. What is the average Chinese manufacturing wage in 2016? Option A, 55,324 Chinese yen. Option B, 13,897.28 Chinese yen. Option C, 48,360 Chinese yen. Option D, 59,470 Chinese yen. Option E, none of the above. The right answer is 59,470 Chinese yen per year. Which of the following is correct regarding Reserve Bank of India's interest rates? 1. Repo rate under the liquidity adjustment facility unchanged at 6.5% in the recent changes. Marginal standing facility rate at 7%. Statutory liquidity ratio unchanged at 21%. Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C 3 only, option D 1 and 3 only, option E 1, 2 and 3. The right answer is 1, 2 and 3. All of these three statements are correct with respect to RBI's interest rates in the recently concluded quarterly review. In a bid to offer affordable education opportunities to weaving communities, the Ministry of Textiles has decided to subsidize the education of all weavers enrolled in which of the following? Option A, Kendriya Vidyalayas. Option B, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalayas. Option C, National Institute of Open Schooling. Option D, National Institute of Fashion Technology. Option E, National Institute of Textile Technology. The right answer is National Institute of Open Schooling, NIOS. Which of the following is correct regarding Indian monsoon? Option A, India has a hot monsoonal climate. Option B, the movement of intertropical convergence zone plays an important role in the Indian monsoon. Option C, the ITCZ is a zone of low pressure which attracts inflow of winds from different directions. Option D, all of the above. Option E, none of the above. The correct answer is all of the above. India's hot monsoonal climate, the movement of intertropical convergence zone plays an important role in the Indian monsoon. The ITCZ is a zone of low pressure which attracts inflow of winds from different directions. In which city of the United States the deadliest mass shooting incident takes place recently? Option A, New York. Option B, San Francisco. Option C, Las Vegas. Option D, Seattle. Option E, Boston. The right answer is Las Vegas. Who is the president of the Generalate of Catalonia? Option A, Jose Maria Aznar. Option B, Mariana Rajoy. Option C, Carlos Puigdemont. Option D, Pedro Sanchez. Option E, Albert Rivera. The right answer is Carlos Puigdemont. Which country has signed a memorandum of understanding with India on technical cooperation on police training and development? Option A China, option B Afghanistan, option C Sri Lanka, option D Bangladesh, option E Pakistan. The right answer is Afghanistan. Afghanistan is the country signed Memorandum of Understanding with India on technical cooperation on police training and development very recently. Who composed the iconic tune of All India Radio? Option A A.R. Rahman, option B Amin Sayani, option C Walter Kaufman, option D Anand, option D none of the above. The right answer is Walter Kaufman. Which of the following is correct regarding President's powers and duties in India? Option 1. He is to preserve, protect and defend the Constitution and the law. Number 2. He is the common head of all independent constitutional entities. Number 3. President cannot declare war or conclude peace. Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C 3 only, option D 1 and 2 only, option E 1, 2 and 3. The right answer is 1 and 2 only, because President can declare war or conclude peace with a nation. Which of the following is or the measures to boost Swachh Bharat mission? 1. It is mandatory for private fertilizer companies to buy compost that is extracted from municipal solid waste. 2. It is mandatory for all power distribution companies to buy electricity from power plants fueled by solid waste. 3. Private companies must promote the municipal compost and slowly reduce the market size of urea. Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C 3 only, option D 1 and 3 only, option E all of the above. The right answer is all of the above. All of these three things is important in Swachh Bharat mission to boost it. Who is newly appointed Deputy Director General of WHO? Option A Arvind Gupta, option B Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, option C Carl Brunner, option D Vijesh Kumar Kag, option E Roberto Azevedo. The right answer is Dr. Soumya Swaminathan is the newly appointed Deputy Director General of WHO. Who has been appointed as the first woman president of Confederation of Indian Industry, that is known as CII? Option A Tina Ambani, option B Rajani Sirohi, option C Shobana Kamineni, option D Sangrika Shah, option E none of these. The correct answer is Shobana Kamineni is the new person appointed as the first woman president of Confederation of Indian Industry. What is the India's GDP growth forecast for financial year 2018 according to the International Monetary Fund IMF's latest report World Economic Outlook WEO? Option A 7.2%, option B 7.4%, option C 6.8%, option D 6.6%, option E 6.4%. The right answer is 7.2% is the GDP growth rate forecasted by World Economic Outlook released by IMF. Name the online complaint management system to combat sexual harassment in the workplace launched by Maneka Gandhi. Option A Women Sexual Harassment E-Box, option B She-Box, Option C, complaint box. Option D, women complaint box. Option E, e-box for women's. The right answer is SheBox. SheBox is the online complaint management system. It's launched by Maneka Gandhi to combat sexual harassment in the workplace. The Election Commission of India has collaborated with which social media platform to launch nationwide voter registration reminder? Option A, Twitter. Option B, Instagram. Option C, YouTube. Option D, Facebook. Option E, Snapchat. The right answer is Facebook. Facebook is the social network collaborated with Election Commission of India to remind voter registration. Which of the following is correct regarding public distribution system? 1. It is an Indian food security system. 2. Major commodities distributed include staple food grains through a network of fair price shops. Number 3. It is managed by central government alone. Option A 1 only, option B 2 only, option C 3 only, option D 1 and 2 only, option D 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is 1 and 2 only, because the public distribution system is co-managed by the state government also. Which technology company had stopped first click free policy loathed by publishers and media? Option A, Yahoo. Option B, Google. Option C, Bing. Option D, Facebook. Option E, Baidu. The right answer is Google. Google is the technology company stopped first click free. Which of the following is correct regarding gesture control technology? Number 1, it requires a simple webcam only. Number 2, it also allows users to manipulate images on whiteboards by using two hands to zoom in and out and rotate images. Number 3, it won't work if the hands are full. A, 1 only. B, 2 only. C, 3 only. Option D, 1 and 2 only. Option E, 1, 2 and 3. The right answer is 1 and 2 only. Which city of England Science Museum unveiled a new exhibition that traces India's contribution to science and technology over the past 5,000 years? Option A, Manchester. Option B, Birmingham. Option C, Liverpool. Option D, London. Option E, Bristol. The right answer is London. London is the city of England where India's 5,000-year history to contribution of science and technology is displayed. Which country scientist had won the 2017 Nobel Chemistry Prize for developing cryo-electron microscopy? Option A, Russia, China and Japan. Option B, England, Germany and France. Option C, Swiss, America and Britain. Option D, India, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. Option E, none of the above. The right answer is Swiss, American and British scientists have co-won the 2017 Nobel Chemistry Prize for developing cryo-electron microscopy. Who is the first player to score a double century in one-day international history? It's an easy question. Option A, Sachin Tendulkar. Option B, Rohit Sharma. Option C, Virat Kohli. Option D, Martin Guptill. Option E, Chris Gale. The right answer is Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar is the first man to score double century in one-day internationals. Which South African player holds the record for the highest strike rate in the history of Test cricket? Option A, Jimmy Sinclair. Option B, Bonner Middleton. Option C, Gordon White. Option D, Jack Collis. Option E, A.B. de Villiers. The right answer is Jimmy Sinclair. Which city of India will be making their first ever appearance at the FIFA Under 17 World Cup? Option A, New Delhi. Option B, Bangalore. Option C, Chennai. Option D, Mumbai. Option E, Guwahati. The right answer is New Delhi is the city to host the first ever appearance of India in FIFA Under 17 World Cup. Which city in India ranked world's most affordable technology city? Option A, Chennai. Option B is Bengaluru. Option C, Hyderabad. Option D, Mumbai. Option D, Cochin. The right answer is Bengaluru is chosen as the world's most affordable technology city. Which state has set the target to make the entire state open defecation free by 2018? Option A, Andhra Pradesh. Option B, Tamil Nadu. Option C, Telangana. Option D, Kerala. Option E, Karnataka. It is Andhra Pradesh which has targeted 2018 to complete open defecation free state status. Which is the first city in the country to have community toilet for transgenders? Option A, Hyderabad. Option B, Bhopal. Option C, Cochin. Option D, Mumbai. Option E, New Delhi. The right answer is Bhopal. Bhopal is the first city in India to have community toilet for transgenders.
With this, we have come to the end of this session on current affairs. Thank you for watching to the end. Please leave us your suggestion in the comment section below and we will get back to you. To get the instant notification, please click on the bell icon. Thank you.